If you want to improve your photo skills, level up your photography, and get those dreamy, powerful, glowing photos, there's that one perfect lighting moment that every photographer knows, and that's golden hour. Let's look at some photographers that use golden hour a lot, and even some phone apps that will show you when golden hour is best in your location, so you can plan in advance. There's also the period just before or after golden hour, which is this beautiful blue period. It gives a completely different feeling to the photographs. But right now we're just looking at that warm, glowy, beautiful sunlight feel. This time of light is perfect because it does amazing things to skin tone. The light is often low enough that you can really play with shadows in your composition, and you can have people facing directly into the sun without too intense contrast in the shadow. One of the easiest things to do with golden hour is just to use a reflector to fill in those shadows. And any white surface will help. But if you don't have a reflector, in the short period of golden hour, it's really easy just to reposition your subject and work with shadows and contrast and light shaping without any extra tools. You can also use golden hour for beautiful backlit portraits. A part of golden hour is using the elements around you, so trees, leaves, edges of buildings, to soften and shape the light. Or also using window light or reflected bounce light from a wall. It's a short period of time, but it's very easy to see what the light's doing. So you can recompose, you can refocus, you can adjust your shots and make really varied pictures. Golden hour is that one thing that even if you're running out of ideas in a portrait session or photographing your friends or yourself, golden hour will give you something extra. And that's why the top photographers love to use it. You can really improve your summer photos by using an off-camera flash. And we're looking at the pictures of Ewen Spencer, a UK photographer. And he mainly uses off-camera flash, and he tends to shoot in really bright sunlight. The hard thing to do is to figure out where to put your flash, so I'm going to show you in these. This is Ewen in the middle in the cap, and you can see one of the flashes here. He works with really simple equipment, so he can move around the scene really quickly and photograph unobtrusively, and also in really bright sunlight without taking ages to set up. So the sunlight is probably coming from up here, and we're going to want the flash to come from the opposite side, and maybe a fill flash. The sun is right back here, and it's quite high, so we're going to push in with the flash from the other side, also kind of high. This looks like the sunlight coming from this side, again super high in the sky at this point, and push it from this side. So sunlight is high up here, so to balance that out, we're going to bring the strobe down to this side, so it's filling in. Here we got the sun up here somewhere. So again, we're going to want to even that by bringing our flash from this direction. This one, the sun is behind the subject, pushing top corner. So we push in the other side. This is sunrise, but again, a similar thing. We want to put our flash somewhere above the model, and maybe a fill flash from the bottom. Not many choices here to position, but the sun is up high, and we're going to push in from across the bottom, freezing that movement. If the sun is up high and behind, we're going to have a flash that's pointing down across the body again. You're really just trying to fill in the shadows and play opposite angles, and you can do that with off-camera flash.